We're learning more from parents of Covenant School students who do not want the shooter's so-called manifesto to be released. Here are some of the powerful words of parents of survivors and victims of the shooting who are urging a judge to keep the suspect's writings out of the public eye.
It's only been 84 days since 6 people were shot and killed at the Covenant School in Nashville, including 3 students who were only 9 years old. In court petitions filed in the Chancery Court in Davidson County, parents of students are urging against the release of the suspect's writings. Jennifer Nelson, parent of 2 survivors, says, quote, "Stop the release of such writings for fear of aiding or equipping another unhinged or deranged human being to use this information as knowledge or influence or motivation to do this anywhere else in the world." Nicholas and Rebecca Hansen, parents of 2 survivors, stated, quote, "Our children are victims of trauma that many soldiers of war have not had to experience, yet they did from their classrooms and walked out of a war zone surrounded by bullets, guns, glass, and blood. They have survived a level of evil that even we, as adults and parents, have never had to confront and are having trouble processing." Some of the most powerful words are coming from Erin Kinney, the mother of William Kinney, who died that day. She wrote, quote, "The savage killer who terrorized the Covenant School sought 3 things: death for as many children as possible, death for herself, and to live on in dark infamy long after her body had rotted away." If they are successful in publishing and de facto platforming the Covenant School shooter, the odds are overwhelming in our broken society that there are individuals out there already walking down a twisted and evil path, lurking in the dark, rotting places of the internet, seeking the final motivation, encouragement, enticement to pull off a devastating attack of their own with the following simple formula: kill kids, get yourself killed, be famous forever.
The deadline is Tuesday at noon for any other people who want to petition the judge. The next hearing will be July 12th. You can read the full petition statements from the parents of Evelyn Deekhouse and William Kinney, as well as all of our stories on this ongoing manifesto legal battle. You can go to our website, WKRN.com.